Welcome to Dubai. Welcome to the JA Beach Hotel in Dubai. Welcome to another video. As you can see, I am far from home. I am here for a friend's birthday celebrations, and there are quite a few events we've lined up. There's a party on the roof, drinks on the roof later on today. There's a boat party. There's dinner in the hotel. There's so many activities planned, but that's not, my primary focus or enjoyment. In about an hour's time, a Porsche 911 Carrera 4S Targa, a 992.1 will be delivered to this hotel, and that is what I'm going to use for numerous shoots and numerous drives. I know this area well, United Arab Emirates well, and the number of drives that I plan to do. One is to the highest mountain in the UAE, which is the Jebel Hafeet mountain. It's a fantastic road, 30 kilometers straight up all the way to 7,000 feet. It's one of the best roads anywhere on the planet, and this will be like the fourth time I will drive that road. The second drive will be to Jebel Hafeet. That is the second highest peak in the UAE, if memory serves me right, and I've only done that particular drive once. It's such an incredible drive. The approach to the road itself and the view from the top, it is absolutely astonishing. So that is the second major drive I have planned with this car. I'll also explore Dubai. I'll visit Ras Khaimah. That's another location I've always wanted to visit, and the incredible Half Desert Road. So stay tuned. It's going to be a fun-filled weekend, and I will bring it all. This is the life, eh? Oh, I'm sweating. Good afternoon. Welcome back. It's day one of our party weekend in Dubai, and we've just got a bit of filming near the hotel and on this deserted road. Now we're going to the next location, Panoramic, to do a bit more filming. And then I will be going to the Half Desert Road. I've always wanted to visit that road. Okay. I've always wanted to film on that road. So I'm heading there after Panoramic. Tomorrow, first in the morning, I think I will be, if I can wake up in time, I will be going to Jebel Hafeet. Jebel Hafeet is the second highest mountain road in the UAE. And look what I'm driving. Look what I'm driving. 911 Targa 4S, that's what it's called. 992.1 Targa 4S. And yeah, the exhaust is on. Wow. Anywho, that doesn't sound right. Anywho, see you in a bit.
Welcome to day 2 of LK at 50. We're on the beach today with a photo shoot. We're so excited and it's absolutely amazing.
Larry at 50, congratulations!
Good afternoon. Welcome to day 2 of the birthday celebrations in Dubai. Yesterday was good. I picked up the Porsche 911 oil was delivered, and I went to did a scenic drive into Palm Jumeirah, the left side, the quiet side, just for some scenic shots and a scenic sunset drive. And we ended the night with a rooftop drinks. That was day 1. Day 2 is a bit more involved. We've just finished the photo shoot on the beach, hence me sweating like a pig. And now I am going to Jebel Hafeet. I am driving to Jebel Hafeet. As I said, we're in Dubai for someone's a good friend's birthday celebrations, but that won't stop me carving in some time to do some driving on some roads and places that I know. So Jebel Hafeet is the second highest mountain in the UAE, and it's somewhere I have been to before. I have driven to before. I'm pretty sure it's the exact same car. I've got the perfect car to do it. I've got a 911 Targa 4S, and that is a very versatile car, as you know. It's got a 3-liter twin turbo flat 6 pumping out 444 horsepower. Hi, back again. Sorry, I had to come indoors. I was sweating like a Christmas goat, and the camera actually died. I was recording at high frame rate, and in temperatures in excess of 30 degrees, the camera struggled and died. So what was I saying? I was talking about Jebel Hafeet. That's the second highest mountain range in the whole of UAE, and I have the perfect car for it. A 911 Targa 4S, 4-wheel drive, twin turbo 3-liter flat 6 with 444 HP, with 391 foot-pound of torque, if I remember correctly. And I think I mentioned earlier, I think I drove this exact car to Jebel Hafeet a few years ago, but I never made a real video of it. But I thought this time I will do justice to that drive. Yes, boss. Can you please get the car? Jebel Hafeet. Hi, progress update. I am 117 kilometers away from Jebel Hafeet, according to Waze, and I'll be there in just over an hour. It's been a pleasant drive so far. I do like driving in these areas. Well, yes and no. I do like driving. Well, I used to like driving in the UAE, because back then speed limits were, more of an advisory thing. They just made merely advice. Now they're beginning to enforce speed limits a lot stricter. They are now a lot stricter with their speed limits, and I've noticed that a lot of their cameras are quite operational. That wasn't the case in, say, 2012. So you definitely need Waze. Another reason you need Waze or a similar navigation tool is the variability of the speed limits. A 60 zone could lead into an 80, could lead to a 140, could lead to a 111 and 120, and all the way back. So I think they do it on purpose just to catch you out. So you definitely need Waze. The Emiratis, maybe because of these stricter speed limits, the Emiratis are quite. They seem to have calmed down behind the wheel. I remember an incident, I think in 2012, when we were driving to the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. I was leading a convoy, and we were going at a speed that would have seen us basically shot in London or in the United Kingdom. And we were about 40 minutes away from the circuit, and the next thing I saw a Macan turbo flashing me. I'm like, who the heck is this? So I pulled over, and as the car flashed past at an ungodly speed, I realized it was driven by an Emirati woman, gesturing angrily at me. How dare you so slow? That is the message. That was the only message I could surmise from her actions. And I was wondering, okay, full niqab, gesturing angrily at me. That was surprising enough. But what was really surprising is the fact that not more than 15 seconds behind her, just as I pulled back into the fast lane, another Macan Turbo flashed me in exactly the same manner. What's going on? Pulled over, another Emirati woman, full niqab, did almost exactly the same thing, looking at me haughtily. How dare you slow me down? And boom, she was gone. Now, what are the chances of that happening? Two different women in niqabs, driving Macan turbos, going at an ungodly speed. Now, that is not the most astonishing fact. That's not the most astonishing thing of that incident. The most astonishing thing was when I got to Abu Dhabi. I saw those cars in the paddock, and I asked, who are the owners? Because the cars were quite distinctive. Who are the owners of those cars? And I was told those women were the wives of a prominent and extremely wealthy sheikh. And now that made sense. It made a lot of sense, because their attitude was like, when they passed me, I was like, how dare you slow me down? Well, but the Emiratis they seem to have calmed down now. I've only been flashed once, so I think the speed limits, the stricter speed limits, and the enforcement of those speed limits are working. I'm in two minds about that. Hi. Oh, 991.1 turbo. Lovely. I just spotted a turbo. Porsches are not. I don't think Porsches are as appreciated in the UAE like they are appreciated in Europe and the UK. While you see a few, it's not. I don't think they are as desirable in the UAE as they are back where I'm from. That leads me on to the topic. I guess I need to talk about this car a bit. Talk a bit about this car. It is a wonderful cruiser, a lovely, lovely cruiser. It still has somewhat analog speedometer, although I'm not a fan of all the electronic menus. Everything is now, almost everything is controlled in a sub-menu somewhere, very deep within the PCM. I'm not liking that. Another thing is this steering. Now, while it's full of weight, I'm struggling to feel anything. It's not the most feelsome steering ever. The brakes are strong and powerful. The acceleration is good. However, if you're not in any of the sport modes and you put your foot down, there's an epic weight like that before the car gets going. So it's another thing on some of the undulating sections or on bumps and rough sections. It seems that the car skips over a series of bumps rather than absorbing them. And then this is a Targa 4S. So if I remember correctly, it weighs almost 1,800 kilograms, something like that. And you feel that weight. It's I can't call a Porsche 911. I think it's rude to call a Porsche 911 ponderous. It isn't, but it's somehow dim-witted, slow. It's like the sharpness has been turned down to 6. Now, maybe that's because I am used to driving ultra sharp, ultra precise GT cars. I mean, the last 10 years, I've been either in a GT3, a GT3 RS, and recently a GT4 RS. Those cars are properly sharp. So maybe I'm not the best judge of this car, but those are my impressions. I guess maybe if I spent a month in it, I would begin to appreciate its talents a little more. But compared to what I'm used to, it's just like the sharpness has been dialed right down, and what you're left with is merely a competent cruiser. Yeah, those are my initial impressions. Hi, I reached the bottom of Jebel Hafeet. So let's see what this is all about, eh? Let's drive this. Let's drive up this mountain for the second time. Okay, what am I going to use? Car, chassis sport, exhaust sport. Yep. Spoiler deployed. Okay. Drive mode sport. So chassis sport, drive mode sport. Yep. Spoiler deployed, exhaust on. How do you put this in a manual? Yep, manual. Let's go. It's a bit busy today. How do you put it in manual? You can't put it in manual. You must be able to put it in manual. Oops. not bad. It's powerful enough. What a sight. I think I chose the worst time to come. Jebel Hafeet. Unless these guys are turning off. I hope they are. I hope they're not going up the mountain. Yes, quite a few of them are turning off. So yeah, this is the turn to Jebel Hafeet. Jebel Hafeet. Okay. Nice sound from the exhaust. Oh yeah, nice. Okay. That's the turn into Jebel Hafeet. I think I need to put the GoPro on. Okay, let's go. Oops. Oh, nice. Nice. Look at that road. Snaking all the way up. Two lanes. Two lanes going up. Oh yeah. In this setting, the car is better, much better. Loads and loads of grips. Loads and loads of grip. It's going from apex to apex. Oh, look at that tight turn. For some reason I can't engage manual. Oh, look at that. The road is better than I remembered. Road is much better than I remembered. How do you engage manual in this bloody car? Loads and loads of grip. Wow, I didn't expect this much grip. Look at that tight turn. Dive into the... It's much better when you drive like flat out. It's a bit inert in the sense of the engine noises. It's a bit subdued. Yes. Turn. Yeah, I love the crackle on the overrun. Oh, I love the crackle on the overrun. I would like. That is nice. Oh, 40. Cheers. The cyclists, the Pro Tour, there's a World Tour race, the Tour of the Emirates, I think it's what it's called. And this is one of the climbs they use. This guy, get out of the way. and he's hogging the fast lane. Yep, climbing higher and higher. Oh, what a road. 2 lanes up, 1 lane down. Hardly a straight. And this is what, 5 p.m. and there's nobody. Well, I've seen 1 or 2 cars, but it's basically empty. Oops. Loads of grip. 100%. I'm sure this car will be phenomenal in the wet. Fastest bit road 40. Okay, but there's nobody. There's absolutely nobody. Absolutely nobody. How about that for a corner? Hairpin into hairpin. It does accelerate. It does, but you can't help but notice the lack of sharpness. I mean, compared to a GT car. So, word of advice: don't downgrade from a GT car to this. Or don't test a GT car. If you have this, don't test a GT car. Or if you're considering buying this, don't test a GT car. If you do, you won't buy this. Well, that's if you like sharpness and responsiveness and precision. Why is everybody going so slow? Oh, it's 40. Okay, I'm nearly at the top. Up there. And that's it. The top. Lovely. Absolutely marvelous. Somebody asked me when I was leaving the hotel, and she asked me, "Oh, am I going out?" I said, "Yes." "Where are you going to?" "I'm going to drive up the Jebel Hafeet mountain." She asked why, and just as those people asked Sir Edmund Hillary back then why he wanted to climb Mount Everest, I'm not comparing the 2 feats, But the response he gave is an epic response for anybody who wants to take on something unusual, something out of the ordinary, not out of ordinary for car people, but something out of ordinary. I love his answer. Why do you want to climb Mount Everest? Because it's there. That's the exact answer I gave to him when someone asked me, why just to drive up a mountain? Why drive 170 kilometers just to drive up a mountain? And my response was, because it's there.